Hi guys, Ali back again. This time to share with you my design team project for Ephemeras Vintage Garden for the month of August, and it's using the absolutely stunning Miss Lady Fay kit, digital download kit, which is obviously available in Debbie Ann's shop. I will put all the details below because during the month of August there is 30% discount off this kit. So if I've inspired you with what I'm showing you to have a go with the kit, then please hop over to her shop and you will find it there for purchase. So this time, because the kit is very vintage and very girly, I thought I would do something really lacy and feminine, and as you can see, that's what I've done here with this journal. I actually used avocado to stain some of the laces and the seam binding, which gives this gorgeous pinky colour, which went perfectly with the kit. And you will see that I've actually used fabric and lace for the cover. And what I did was actually almost create a pocket into which I've slipped some cardstock from a cereal package, and that actually gives it a bit of stability. And then I've just stitched around the top, obviously adding my lace beforehand, and yeah, so that's what we've got here. This is one of the gorgeous images from the kit, and I've also added a little charm here which said maybe love, obviously lots of lovely trim. And then on the spine I've added a little garment clip with a very small delicate charm. I didn't want to go too bulky with it. And this is the back. This trim here is actually from a top that I purchased and I've cut up, and this is, as I say, some of the tulle that was from that. And then I've also, I don't know if you can see it, it's got one of the little skeleton leaves there. So we'll go inside. As you can see, I've done a closure out of the seam binding, which, as I say, was dyed with avocado skins. First time I've done that, and I was really pleased with the results. So on the front cover I've made a little pocket using a paper bag, and that has got just a little journaling spot in there, and then this opens up, and in here is just some journaling paper, and then we've got a little journaling spot here which is from the collection, really beautiful. So I'll just shut that down, and that's just held closed by one of the embellishments that comes with the kit. And the first page, the first page is absolutely stunning. As you can see from the images, you can see why I've gone along with the lace and girly look to the journal. I've done lots of sewing with the trim on these pages. And then here we've got a paper bag, and I've actually put some tuck spots on the front of that, and then that's held shut with a little Tim Holtz paper clip. And then inside there we have just a little journaling spot, and this is another piece of ephemera from the kit which created a tuck spot. This is just some scrapbook paper, and you can see I've just added some seam binding there down the edge. So although it's quite a small book in relation to the size of the pages, because I scaled them down from the original kit, there is a lot of journaling space because I've added lots of different things in here. So that's another tuck spot here, and another of the beautiful images. And then within the kit you also get lined paper, which is really nice. I've done a little bit of stamping and embellished here with some more seam binding and a little flower. And this is just a scrap piece of the paper that I've stuck, almost like a washi type effect. More of the lined paper, another of the embellishments, and this is just a little piece of trim that I've added onto this page for interest. And then this side we've got a pocket and another one of the embellishments. This is, I think, the actual original size, and you'll see it reduced in size as we go through the journal as well. Just another little piece of trim that I've sewn on with the sewing machine. And then here I've made a little pocket, and it's just out of some music paper and some tulle from that top that I've used for the trim down here. And then with one of the little journaling cards, I've just got some scrap paper and created a little notebook. It's just tied with some thread, so that tucks in there. Some more lined paper, some more stamping, and this is just a little tuck spot that I've created here using one of the embellishments and a little flower that's been sewn on there. And then this side we've got a half circle out of some out of a book page, and that creates another tuck spot here for another one of the journaling cards. More lined paper. And then here I've used a glassine bag, and I've created obviously a pocket here out of that. This is an image from the paper that I've fussy cut out from the kit, and just stuck that onto a tag with some lace and some more of that trim from the top. And then here I've left it open at the side to create another tuck spot, and this is just some scrapbook paper that's been tea dyed with a little lace pull on the side there, just for added interest. More scrapbooking paper that I've just added as a washi type thing, and this is the centre of the first signature, and that is just sort of scrapbook paper that I've created the pocket out of, and some more of the seam binding and trim. And then in here I've created another little notebook, or a little book with some scraps of tea dyed paper. And this is another one of the beautiful images from the kit that I've put on the front there. Just stitched some stained lace down the side there, and there's another pocket here. And then on this page I've used a part of a paper doily that I've cut. This is an image from the kit that I've fussy cut round one of the beautiful butterflies, and then a tag that's just been created with some scrapbook paper there. And these are actually stuck so that you can tuck up inside there if you want. Some more of the tulle from that top that I've cut apart, and some seam binding that's been dyed or stained, and more of the lined paper. It comes, as you see, it's in different colourways. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking that up. This page has just got some stamping on it, and I've just sewn some seam binding to add some interest to the edge of the page on there. And then we've got another tuck spot here, and this is the image from the kit that's been reduced. And then we've got a tuck spot using some music paper here, and another coloured paper doily there that creates a bigger tuck spot there. Another one of the beautiful images from the kit that I've fussy cut out, and here I've done another corner tuck spot with music paper and that, and just a scrap of paper that I've just added some interest to. This is just a scrap of a piece of scrapbook paper I've made a banner out of, and these actual label here comes from the kit. And this is another embellishment from the kit. It's like a little star, and that comes within the kit. And I've just sewn that over some seam binding. And then we've got the other side of the paper bag here. And in here I've created another little notebook out of some tea-dyed paper, some scrapbook paper, and a little doily in the centre. And I say that's another one of the pages from the actual kit. And this is another embellishment here, a lady holding some cards. And then, so that's the first signature. And then we're going on to the second signature here. There is actually 3 signatures in this journal. And I've got another top tuck here, which is layered up with book paper and one of the journaling cards from the kit and some of the tulle. And then I've created a little pocket here, and that's just been wrapped around with a paper doily to create a tuck spot on the front, and it's stuck on the back. So that goes in there. More of the lined paper. This is the journaling spot that I mentioned earlier, but that's been reduced, so and I've just used it to create a little tuck spot here with some seam binding. Another stamped image, and this is just some scrapbook paper and a little embellishment, lace embellishment at the top. More of the beautiful lined paper. This is an image from the paper that I've fussy cut out. As you can see, all the pages have been tea-dyed. Another corner pocket with some of the tulle and a little embellishment from the kit, and just created a little tea-dyed tag there with some lace and tulle and stuff. And this is a tuck spot here that I've just created using a reduced down image from the kit. So it's quite nice to be able to do that. You know, once you've bought the kit with these digital ones, obviously you can resize them to suit what you want. So I've obviously used the big original size things. Like this is the original journaling card size here, and then you will see it reduced somewhere within the journal as well. So that's a little pocket here with a journaling card in there, and a little Martha Stewart punched out butterfly. Here I've used one of the tags that also come with the kit and created a pocket, and then with some scrapbook paper I've created a little notebook, again with some tea-dyed paper in it, and added one of the cards there so it all matches in with the journal. And this is just a ticket, a blank ticket, and then I've used that embellishment again that I used earlier in the journal, some seam binding and a little bling there. And then this side I've stitched some lace and some trim on the edge of the page, more of that beautiful lined paper. And this is another embellishment from the kit. This time it's coloured, it's similar to the other one. Stamping. And then in the centre of this signature I've just tied a bow and added some little punched butterflies. And this is another butterfly that I've fussy cut from one of the cards. And then in this pocket here we've got another one of the full-size journaling cards. It's made to look like it's actually like a replica of a book page that's been torn out, so I thought that was really cute. So I've added that as a journaling spot in there. And then this side of the pocket, I've yet again used the image to create a little folder with a tuck spot, so you can tuck things in there and there. And that's just been zigzag sewn onto the edge of that page. And then yet again a little tiny tuck spot here, and that is just some of the image from one of these, just a piece that I've fussy cut out from one of these sheets here. And then this is that card I've just shown you, but reduced in size. And I've got a tuck spot here and here on that page. And then this side, yet again, a double tuck spot. But what I've done, this is another one of the embellishments, and I've used that as a stop to stop the tag from falling out of the bottom there, and that's the back of the tag. Some trim on the edge of this page. This is another one of the embellishments that I've just stuck onto the corner of the page. And then here is another embellishment that I've fussy cut out, and then that's been stuck onto a book page, a circle to create a double tuck spot there. And then on the top I've just added some lace for interest, and then the same this side, it's just a double tuck spot. Some more of the seam binding to create interest on the edge of the page, and as I say, that's been machined on the sewing machine. And this is the back of the second signature, and we go on to the third one here. So these pages are so gorgeous. You can see how I was inspired to make it a very girly journal. So in here I've just got a scrap of music paper I've just tucked into this pocket here. Then out of music paper I've created a pocket, which is a half-page pocket, and I've tucked a couple of the beautiful journaling cards in there. More of the lined paper. Some more stamping, this time I did it very faintly. More trim on the edge of the paper, some scrapbook paper, and we've got another corner pocket here and here, double tuck. And then on this tag, this is one of the embellishments from the kit, and so is that, so that can go, it's like a double tuck spot there. And then I've got some just doily on the back for interest. More scrapbook paper. This page opens out, and then this is one of the embellishments. Sorry. And then we've got some seam binding there. More lace on the edge of the page. And then we've got a tuck spot here, which is a double one. And this is another image from the kit. And then I've made a little pocket here, which is got another piece of scrapbook paper, tea stained paper here, and one of the images from the kit. So that tucks into there and into there. Oops. So here we've got some trim that's been stained with the avocado skins, and this is from the actual digital kit, so that's created a tuck spot there. And then this is one of the lady images that come with the kit, and she creates another tuck spot there. This is the centre of this signature. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick that to create a pocket or a top loading pocket. I've left it open for the time being. And then more lined paper. This is a corner tuck spot here, which is layered, and in here, this is, as you can see, it's a little paper bag. So it's got a tuck spot behind here. This is one of the full-size journaling cards from the kit, and I've just trimmed it at the edges to make it narrow enough to fit into the paper bag. I can get it in there now. And then, as I say, we've got a tuck spot here and here, and I've layered some little flowers there. And then this is this image again from the kit, and just on some tea dyed paper. Just tuck that in there. Then this side, yet again, the reduced sized journaling card with the butterflies and some scrapbook paper, and this has just got a little piece of tea dyed paper in there. Then I've done, I think this tuck spot. No, this wasn't a tuck spot. This is just some coloured doily, paper doily I've stuck on, and then I've actually punched from one of the tags that are in the kit. I've punched out a little butterfly, so that's that on there. More of the beautiful lined paper, some more of this trim, another stamped image. That's the back of the scrapbooking paper. And then here I've created a little tuck spot with some of the tulle layered up with some seam binding and a little embellishment. And then I've tucked this little image behind there. Then we've got another tuck spot here and created yet again another little notebook out of a mixture of music paper and tea dyed paper. And that's a scrapbook paper on the edge with another image from the kit. So I'll just tuck that into there. Another one of the beautiful images that I've fussy cut out. And then here some more images from the kit. This time I've used them as a strip and layered them over a paper doily to create a double tuck spot. Another pocket I've created on using the music paper page and some scrapbook paper. It's like a little tuck spot. This is another image from the kit, and this is one of the little journaling cards that I've reduced down, well, two of them that I've reduced down, and I've add some little scraps of paper in there to create a little flip out book, and that gets tucked in there. So more seam binding and the final page. So that's my journal. I hope you like it. So that's the back, and I think this is one of my favourite kits that I've worked with so far. Very pretty and girly and that, and as you can see I've ended up with a really chunky journal. So, oh, one thing I haven't mentioned is the size. The outside is 6.5 by 4.25, but as you can see the inner pages are smaller. They're 5 by 3.5. So yeah, I wanted to leave the cover a lot bigger so that I've got room for all this lace and trim to spill out of the pages, so hopefully that worked okay. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a comment and I will be back again soon. Thank you. Bye.